Today we're coming to you from home. It's an acronym for Helping Our Music Evolve here in Nashville. If you ever get to the area, or if you are in the area, stop by. It's located right behind Center 615. So in the last video, we talked about just kind of identifying the fact that you're stuck. You know, things that may not have gone the way that you'd hoped that they would go when you set out your goals for the entire year. In today's video, I'm going to give you some strategies that I've been taught, strategies that I've learned, strategies that I can always get better at, that I think are going to be able to help you get better at making sure that you nail those goals this year. All right, first off, I need you to drop below this video and subscribe. It would mean the world to me if you did that. And while you're down there, just go ahead and hit that bell, that little notification bell, because I do these videos each and every Wednesday. My name's Rick Barker, host of the Music Industry Blueprint podcast, former manager of Taylor Swift. And today, I'm gonna lay out for you the things that I think will help you have a solid 2020. Or whenever it is that you're watching this video. That's the cool thing about the internet. These videos can live forever. But at the taping of this video, it's December, it's 2019, and I sat down and just recently moved from my office. I've always kept an office down on Music Row since 2008. And one of the reasons why I did that is as I sat down with me and my team and I looked for areas that we could get better, I felt that my time and where I was spending my time, it would be better served if we went virtual. Okay, yes, it's great to say, oh yeah, I'm down on Music Row, but you know what? That doesn't help me help you. So what we did is we went ahead and we shut down the office. So the first thing that I need you to write down and to understand is that this is a business and we need to treat it like a business. There are right now so many artists that just record music and throw it out in the world and hope that something happens. But if you treat it like a business and you go through the steps on what it's going to take in order to run a business, you're going to set yourself up for success. So what you need to realize right away is that every day, wake up. What are you going to do to move your business to that next level? The next thing I want you to do is I want you to set aside time for learning. Not just learning, but also motivation, inspiration, the different things that you can do on a weekly basis to keep you dialed in. For me, I invest in coaching. I'm constantly trying to stay up to date on what's happening in the digital marketing space. So I'll buy courses that will keep me up. Part of that purchase is usually weekly coaching. So I want you to set aside some time for yourself, whether it be listening to a podcast. I do have a podcast, by the way, and I'll make sure that there's a link below so you can go find it. There's some great audio books that are out there. Maybe you want to teach yourself how to edit your own videos. There's always cool technology that can help you stand out from the crowd. Maybe you want this year to learn how to record your own demos or to start making your own beats, but set aside time for learning. All successful people do that. The other thing that will save you a lot of time and a lot of frustration is hire out your weaknesses. If you are not good at something, stop wasting your time trying to get good at it unless you want that to be your job. Okay, there are people out there, there are resources that are available today. There's ways that you can go on Fiverr or you can go pretty much anywhere and get people to help you out. If you don't like editing video, I would rather you find someone, pay them $10, $15. Go find a college kid, pay them $25 to edit your video. If it takes them an hour, they make $25 for an hour. There's not many jobs out there paying $25. There is someone out there that can help you just kind of get through what you're not good at. I wasted hours, I'm talking hundreds of hours, trying to figure things out when I could have easily picked up the phone, wrote an email, gone to a website and found someone to do that for me. So make sure that you hire out what you're not good at. Weekly check-ins are very important, okay? Weekly check-ins. With my weight, I have to weigh myself every single day so that if I see it starting to get out of hand, I can fix it right away. The same thing is if you sit down on Sunday nights, let's just use this as an example. You sit down on Sunday nights, you fill out what we talked about, your success list for for the week, not your to-do list. We talked about the success list. If you missed that, go back and watch the last video. We talk about that. But what are the things that you need to get done this week? If you check in at the end of the week and go look down your list and see what got accomplished, the things that didn't get accomplished, they become the first things that you put on the new week of your success list. If you have any tips or tricks that you'd love to share with the group, go down in the comments below and let us know. Also too, while you're down there backing up to what I just talked about, if you have a skill that you think would be of value to someone, whether you record people, video, photography, if there's some kind of skill that you can do virtually, because I have a worldwide audience, go ahead and put that. I give you permission to go ahead and advertise for yourself down in the comment box below. But those weekly check-ins can help us get back on track. I know they do this for me. And the last thing that I want to talk to you about, and this is probably the most important, is reward yourself. This business is hard enough as it is. We're getting negativity everywhere we turn. The last thing you need is to be negative on yourself. So come up with some little achievable goal and give yourself an achievable reward. You know, if you feel maybe it's a massage at Massage Envy, you want to de-stress yourself. I'm not being paid by Massage Envy to say that, but if that's something that makes sense to you, maybe it's a piece of equipment that you wanted. I just saw a friend of mine, his goal was to get himself the Tesla Model 3, and he had a die-cast car, and he said, when I hit specific goals, I'm going to reward myself with that car. He went and he sat down with his financial planner to figure out at what level he would have to be at in order to reward himself with this. And he just recently shared a picture in front of his dream car. So figure it out. Maybe it's a new guitar. Maybe it's a new other piece of equipment. Maybe it's some clothing. Maybe it's a trip. You know, I like to reward myself with golf outings. Quite honestly, I like to reward myself. I just picked up a Groupon, once again, not being paid by Groupon, but there are these floating spas or whatever where they fill this tub with like saline or something, and they put Epsom salt, and you can lay in and you can just float, and it de-stresses and it relaxes you. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go work my butt off this week, get everything else I need so that I can go pamper myself. Maybe it's a manicure, because all you ever do is pick your fingernails and stuff. As I'm watching the person who's with me today, I won't out her, pick on her nails. So maybe we set up a reward for her that when she gets, it's a certain level, that we go get her a nice manicure. I mentioned to her earlier, I said, do you need a manicure? She goes, no, I need nails. So maybe we start with the nails and then we do the manicure. Whatever it is, have fun with this stuff. Like I said, it's just so stressful right now, especially this time of the year. We sit back and we beat ourselves up for things we didn't get done. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. I know I've beat a lot of my clients up this year. I went all in on accountability. I went all in on firing them up a little bit, but sometimes we need that. I know I need that, but don't forget to reward yourself. Okay, so down below this video, I went out, and as I mentioned, I moved to my home office now. So the first thing that I did is I shot a training on how to grow your music business in under an hour. One of the things that kept popping up when I would see clients email me going, Rick, it's just, I don't have enough time to get done everything that I need to get done. BS, you do. If you can't put an hour a day into your business, you don't deserve to have a business. And that's what it is a business. I'm going to show you how to go out and find engaged fans. I'm going to show you what social media platforms you need to be on and how to utilize them properly. I'm going to show you the scheduling tools that we use in our business, because we don't like to be on social media all day either. I'll share with you the exact same tools that we're using. And for those of you that have really worked hard to build an audience, I'm going to show you how to use live video to monetize that audience and give you real examples of folks making some serious cash doing Facebook and Instagram Live. So all that information you'll also find below this video. While you're there, once again, hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, and go ahead and comment below. If you've got a skill that you feel can help, we would love to know about it. If you've got some tips and tricks of your own, I'm always looking to compile more shortcuts, as I like to call them. But also too, is I just want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch these videos. Maybe this is part of what I talked about earlier, setting aside time for learning. I'm glad that you did it. I'm super excited to see what this next year brings you, and I'll see you inside the next video.